Busy.
So,
Slam busy.
Judge, can you see and hear us?
Yes, give me one moment. There we go. Oh, I had it for a second. Give me a moment here.
Tankers.
Yes, I can. I've got it. All right, sir. Could you state your name, please?
John Nelson, June 1st, 1982.
All right. What's your middle name?
Aaron.
All right. Sure. What I'd like to do, with your permission and consent, is hold your arraignment today. Your arraignment is where you're going to enter a plea to the charges, and I'll review those with you. You
Okay.
have the right to personally appear in front of me on another. Your permission?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you have 4 allegations made against you. 3 of them are domestic violence related. Those 3 are an assault charge, a criminal damage charge, and a disorderly conduct charge. Those are all class 1 misdemeanors, and then your non-domestic violence offense is a resisting arrest offense.
Okay.
Class 1 misdemeanors are punishable with a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and or 3 years of probation per charge. There is a mandatory minimum on the 3 domestic violence charges. That mandatory minimum is a $50 address confidentiality fund fee, a $50 domestic violence fund fee, and mandatory domestic violence counseling. Now, I know that you've started your counseling on the other case, and we're in the process of that. That counseling may or may not qualify for this case as well if you're found guilty or if you plead guilty or no contest. So that
Okay.
counseling, you may not have to do an additional requirement on the counseling. Right
Okay.
now, I'm uncertain for sure.
Okay.
Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll schedule you for a sentencing at a later date, as we must comply with victims' notification.
Okay.
If you plead not guilty, I'll schedule you for a pre-trial conference. That's where you'll meet with the prosecutor, discuss the case with the prosecutor. The prosecutor may provide you the police report, any evidence they plan on using at a trial at a later date. They'll
Okay.
have a discussion with you, and at the conclusion of that meeting, one of 3 things will happen. 1, the case will proceed to trial. 2, the case could enter a plea agreement. Or 3, the case could be dismissed. You also have the right to an attorney. The So far in this case, there's no jail time being asked as far as sentencing goes on this case. So if you're found guilty, or if you plead guilty or no contest, right now you're not facing any jail time. So that removes one of the possibilities of having a reason for a court-appointed attorney.
Perfect.
Do you have any other reasons that you can let the court aware of that you need a court-appointed attorney besides I cannot afford to hire one?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and plead guilty today, Judge.
Okay, so I'll take your plea here in a moment, but I just want to
Yeah.
make sure I'm covering the attorney
Yes,
portion for you so you understand it.
I
So,
understand.
so you're wishing to waive the presence of an attorney and don't have any other reasons that you can inform the court why you would qualify for a court-appointed attorney, correct?
Correct. Yes, sir.
All right. I'll be sending you an attorney waiver form regarding your request to waive the presence of an attorney.
Okay.
So it'll be a 2-part form. 1, the personal appearance that I spoke to you about already. And then secondly, the waiver of the attorney, okay?
Okay.
On that pre-trial conference, there's one component I want to, before I take your guilty plea that you've indicated, if you change your plea or if you do have that pre-trial conference, again, that's with a not guilty plea. Just use caution when you're speaking in that meeting. What you say can be used against you if the case does in fact proceed to trial. So that's
Okay.
only on a not guilty plea if you have that pre-trial conference.
Okay. And me pleading guilty today, the court is asking for no more jail time, correct?
As of now, the court doesn't do that. The court doesn't ask for jail time. The prosecutors do, and as of now, there's no notice of jail time or intent of jail time on this case.
Okay.
So if that changes, then you'll certainly be notified. You'll have the option to change your plea. You'll have the option to have a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost if you qualify for one.
Okay. And then my release conditions state the same as when we met in Payson and you gave me that paper, right?
I'm going to review those with you, but it has no bearing on your plea, so it can't be consequential to however you plea. The release
Okay.
conditions are going to remain the same until we at least get to sentencing if you maintain your guilty plea, and then we'll talk about it at sentencing on any changes.
Okay. And then am I going to be released from custody today?
We'll talk about that after I take your plea. Again, the reason
Okay.
why that
Okay.
is I can't
I
make it to
understand.
where I'm putting pressure on you or
Right.
not,
Okay.
so
I
I
understand.
take the plea, then I'll let you know what's happening after that.
Okay. Fair.
All right. Do you still wish to maintain your guilty plea that you've informed the court?
Yes, sir.
All right. So your next court date is a sentencing date for that guilty plea, and that is scheduled for December 16th at 1:30 p.m. So you won't have to remember that. I'll send you a copy of this for you.
Okay.
I'm going to review your release conditions that you were asking about.
Okay.
Obey all orders of the court. Do not commit any crimes. Notify the court of any address change. Do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court. Do not contact the alleged victim in any manner. Do not
Okay.
go near the location of the alleged offense. You may return one time with a police officer for civil standby if you need to collect personal belongings from the residence. Okay.
Okay.
So if you're updating, make sure you update your address when you stay at another place. Okay. So the court
Okay.
has a way to contact you regarding that.
Okay.
You're also not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. Do you understand those release conditions?
Yes, sir.
Can you abide by them?
Yes, sir.
And you'll show up to court as ordered?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll release you on your own recognizance with those promises then. Make
sir.
sure that you appear for court. If you don't, a warrant could be issued for your arrest, okay?
I already know you guys do it quicker than quick, so
We
I'm
try to stay
taking
on
my
top
foot
of
down
it. When people
Yes, sir.
promise me something, I don't like it when they break the promise.
there. I understand. You,
All right.
you will see me the 16th, sir.
Okay, do you have any questions about anything that we've discussed?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep, so you'll be receiving your release order and then your waiver of attorney and personal appearance, and then we'll see you on December 16th.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Take care, everyone.
And then detention staff, who do I send the paper to?
Judge, if you do B. McDaniel and
Okay.
C. Smith,
NC Smith?
yeah.
Got it, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.